In the first reading, we heard about the presentation of Paul talking about freedom. And Paul underlines the reality that we are children of a free woman from Sarah. And the Pope, whose memory we are remembering today, was a man who escaped from slavery to freedom. Pope Calixtus I. We want to be free. Oftentimes, young generation will always say, I want to be free from all the shackles of the adults, my parents, institutions, formators. We want to be free. That's important. However, and on the other hand, Eric Fromm wrote a famous book entitled Escape from Freedom. When we attain freedom, oftentimes we realize that we are lost. We don't know what to do with our lives. And we revert back to looking for somebody, an authoritarian figure, an authoritarian institution, so that we can be slaves again. True freedom lies on one's awareness that life is a gift from God and that this life should have a meaning beyond one's self-realization. It should be a freedom for the sake of the other. You are being prepared to practice this. In order to practice a true freedom, in order to avoid escaping from freedom, we have to realize that freedom starts and ends with God. And it requires tremendous sacrifice. And the model for exercising one's freedom is Christ Himself. He was the Son of God. He is the Son of God and freely gave His life for us and freely died on the cross. That's the true expression of freedom. We can't escape from freedom. We can escape from freedom probably with false thinking that we will be free from responsibilities. A mature person, a responsible person, a good citizen, a good seminarian, a good religious, a good priest will always assert freedom coming from God. That requires an intimate relationship with Him so that we can be Christ-like. And Paul says, we have to acquire the mind of Christ in order to exercise true freedom.